All right, Chiefs in Miami, Steve. This ought to be a really good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know you've been talking about this game. I know you're looking forward to it. The Chiefs are a 7-point favorite in this. Man, how about the Chiefs and the way they started rolling in the second half last week? It was like Denver was in it for a minute and, was giving them a little bit of a problem, and then the Chiefs just kind of took off in the second half like you figured they would. Well, and it could have been a lot worse. I mean, Tyreek Hill really had 2 touchdowns in that game. If you recall, one was called back due to a penalty, and I think that was in the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, he made this miraculous catch. I mean, a superlative job of focus. I mean, hyper-focused on catching that pass, and it was in the end zone. I mean, hopefully we have the clip. And it got, batted around, and he ended up on his back and somehow corralled it. And it was such an amazing catch that nobody even realized he had caught it. The next thing you know, the ball is snapped, and you see Andy Reid turning around yelling at his film coaches, saying, "Why didn't you let me know he caught it?" Hill gets back to the sideline. He goes over to Andy Reid. He says, "What happened there? I thought I caught it." Reid says, "Why didn't you tell me you caught it?" He said, "Well, I wasn't sure." I mean, nobody was sure. But he absolutely caught that, and they should have, had another 2 touchdowns in that game.
Well, that may be true when it comes to the Chiefs. You can't keep them down for long. The big question is because that Dolphin defense keep them in check. Who do you got in this game? Who do you like?
Oh, I've definitely got the Chiefs. The Dolphins are due for a fall, and the Chiefs are the class of the NFL. I don't see any team better than them right now. The Chiefs obviously win this game, and they will cover. I think it's going to be a bad week for Miami. And this, in fact, is going to be my lock of the week.
Uh-oh. Lock of the week means I probably should pick the Dolphins.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
When it comes to this game, this is the one thing that I have to say about it. When it comes to the defense, I believe in a defense and a running game. But the Dolphins have a running game. Just. So
they're going to even know who's really going to run the ball.
They're going to have to throw the ball. And I'm not saying that Kansas City's defense is great, but I don't think the Dolphins' defense – you're right. The Dolphins are due for a fall.
And they've had all kinds of injury problems with that running back crew. I mean, as far as I know, Ahmed still isn't coming back.
They have, and they're going to have to get a running back in the draft or do something. I don't know. Maybe if they're lucky, Jerry Jones will give them Ezekiel Elliott. That's what I think would be beneficial for the Cowboys, is to get rid of some of their players. And
I expected that to happen at the trading deadline.
But I think the Dolphins are not going to bite that bullet. I really don't. But I'm going to say the Chiefs will win this game. Sizzle also has the Chiefs in this game. Because it's your lock of the week, though, the Dolphins will probably win. You haven't been very good with that. I'll be honest. I haven't done locks of the week. I'm not into the lock of the week thing. Not because I don't think. So criticize mine, but don't offer your own. I see. Well, no, I would. No, my lock of the week would be to take whoever is playing the Jets. But other than that, yeah. But keep in mind, I'm doing my lock versus the spread as opposed to just right. I get otherwise, it. Yeah, you could pick a lock of the week every week. Whoever's playing the Jets, you're right. I mean, that would be easy. Yeah, it will be easy. But the Dolphins here, we're going to really find out what that team is made of right now. They're a scary football team because of that defense. Seems to take the ball away and proper. But the reason I'm taking the Chiefs is superstitious reasons. This is why you have actually pointed out the fact that the home team is not doing as well as the
under
away
500,
team.
yeah.
And the Dolphins are at home. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go with the superstitious pick, because I'm telling you, if this game would be in Kansas City, I might consider picking the Dolphins here because of the superstition. The home team's not doing well this year. But because the Dolphins are at home, I'm going to go reverse on the superstition and say that the Chiefs will win this game. Plus, there's the fact that they're probably the best team in the league. So there is that. I don't trust them. I don't trust the Chiefs. There's a lot of teams out there that are, they look good, this, that, and the other. I don't trust the Kansas City Chiefs. I just don't. So, I don't. Who's the best team in the NFL? We put you on the spot. The Saints. The Saints, really?
over the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think
Over
right
the
now,
Packers.
I think the Saints. Yeah, I think the
Okay.
Saints are
right.
a better all around team. But I can't pick the Saints because I picked the Seahawks.
I wouldn't even put the Saints first.
I got
in the
I got it.
NFC.
I picked. Look, I'm a courage of my conviction guy. I picked the Seahawks at the beginning of the year to win the Super Bowl. I'm sticking with that. I got to die with that pick because if I don't, then I jumped off the bandwagon. I'm not. I got to stick with the Seahawks, even though they're not, to me, the best team in the league. I think the Saints are. They've proven that. But the Chiefs, I think, are a little overrated. Just a little. I'm not going to go way overrated, but a little. You don't think they're overrated?
The Chiefs, no, not at all. I have complete faith in them. I don't know why you don't. I mean, every time there's been several football games this year where they've ended up down around halftime, and I've never for any moment doubted that they would come back and win. I mean, what was it, 2 weeks ago when they played the Bucks, and the Bucks were, giving them some fits for a while, and they just took off.
Okay. So let me see if I get this straight. Let me make sure I perfectly understand. Is that you're taking the Chiefs over the Dolphins. It's your lock of the week.
Mm-hmm.
You're guaranteeing this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if the Dolphins win, even though I'm picking the Chiefs, you're going to come in here and eat crow next week. Is that what you're going to do?
You know what? If the Dolphins win, it's because they're not starting Tua.
What?
And that's not going to happen.
You just praised Ryan Fitzpatrick all year, and now you say it.
That's what I said. If the Dolphins win, it's because they didn't start Tua. And they're going to start Tua. They are absolutely committed to him. They started him this week. I don't see why they would take him out now.
Well, they did. They did.
They started him this
briefly.
week with his thumb all taped up. Did you see that? It was ridiculous.
He doesn't turn the ball over, but I don't think that will matter. I think the Chiefs
He doesn't
will
turn
win
the
this
ball
game.
over. He also doesn't move the ball.
I
The
just
offense has been as flat as a month-old soda that's been opened.
a month-old soda. Wow, that's pretty flat. I guess that's why we're taking the Chiefs. All right, so let's find out really what happens with this game on Sunday, and I'll be looking forward to you eating some crow because I think the Dolphins have a chance in this game because of defense. And we'll just, even though I'm picking the Chiefs, I'm not wavering here. I'm sticking with the Chiefs.
Close. This will be a blowout. I'm thinking at least 2 touchdowns.
Oh my God, he says 2 touchdowns. I'll bet you on that. I'll bet you a couple cans of flat soda. Do you have any flat soda laying around?
I'll go ahead and open one. We'll be right back with the next game here on NFL Weekly Predictions.